Hello everyone and welcome to your Diva Du Jour, your daily aspects and influences for Friday the 30th of July 2010. Now today is a number 3 day, so it's about personal self-expression and a moi has her hat on. There's another reason for that because we're going to talk about accessories in a moment as well. We're going to talk about the overall. We're going to leave the middle bits out. That's the months are 7, the years are 3. We hear that, we hear it. So the overall 4 day is about cornerstone, putting down foundations. And I've got a bit of information for you. We have a waning moon in Pisces. Now, we just love the influence today. Because, are you ready for this? Girls and boys and all of that? It's a shoe day! Let me show you. It's a shoe day! We do have different vibrations for different days. And I thought I'd bring this out. This came back, I think, forgive me if I don't quite remember, but I think it either came from London or came from Paris. One of my darling friends brought it back for me. My darling Jessica, who's a beautiful Aries. We love them. Oh, I love them all. But she brought this back for me. And what you do with this, you put a little candle in there. And it's got a little candle holder that goes, I haven't got that in. Because I'm waving it around. I don't want it to fall out and do all that. But I've got it here as my accessory because today is a shoe day. Now, we always say that it's a girls have shoes, but don't you believe it? Boys, you can be in this too. Because I know boys who are just as shoe fetishists as girls. And, you know, there's a couple of reasons why people have shoe fetishes. Let me begin with this. Number 1, shoes are a wonderful accessory, right? And my husband says to me that, you know, my clothes and my accessories, I should go shopping in there instead of going outside shopping. I think he thinks I've got a lot, but that's all right. Shoes are a wonderful accessory and we love them. But the second thing, which is the most important of all, darling, listen intently. The biggie is symbolic. We're always on our pathway of evolution. So sometimes when we're moving along to a new level, we're attracted to shoes. Why, you might ask, Psychic Diva? Of course, symbolically, our feet move us forward on our pathway. And sometimes it's not just enough to go and look in the shoe shop and say, aren't they lovely? $500? Put them down again. I've got to have them, no matter what price they are. Some shoes have to be bought literally because they represent symbolic, but they also represent, when I buy these shoes, I'm moving on to another level of my pathway. So, and it gets very intense for people when they don't know where they're going. They buy one pair of shoes after another. It's symbolic. So what we need to do is balance and know that, okay, I've got this urge to go and buy shoes today. I'm going to the shoe shop. I'm going to have a little look. Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to buy them instantly unless they're the last thing or the last pair and they fit me perfectly and I'm going to do da-da. I'm going to say, now, what is happening here symbolically? I might be moving to a new level on my pathway. Whoa, let me look around. Let me bring my attention to myself. How do I feel? Ooh, I don't really have to spend that if I look at the symbolic energy of why this is happening. But darling, if you do buy the new bloody shoes, don't go off feeling guilty. And don't have anyone rain on your parade either and say, what, you bought them at that price? Sometimes we need to do these things, as long as, of course, we keep within our budget range. We can't be silly about it. Well, some of us are, but we won't go there. That's another story. Also today, it's an interesting day to be able to focus on what I've just said to you because it's a bit of an unfeeling or, not unfeeling, unfeeling's not the right word. It's a little bit of out of focus day, right? So focusing and taking it easy is the only way that's going to get you through. Now let's see what the cards say, the tarot says. The first tarot card out is the 9 of Wands. It says, look, darling, you're going to win the battle no matter what. You're a bit battle scarred, some of you, around your shoes and what you've spent and your guilt around it. Today, We're going to do a little exercise where we're letting go of the guilt of what we've spent on shoes in the past. We're coming into the now. We're going to be a little bit more aware of what we're going to spend on shoes into the future because we understand what shoes mean. Oh, I'm so happy. I hope I've got my point across. The battle is won. There is balance. The Hierophant comes out. Within the next 5 months, you test the water and see how you go with your shoes. Or we don't want the shoe people to go out of business. Of course we don't. But now that you understand the principle and you can apply it, boys and girls, you're going to notice a difference in your life. Oh, I feel so happy for all of you and myself. And so it is. And I'm just going to leave it there and say, so it is. Bye for now. I'll be back.